Welcome to the Radiant Sun. My name is Kendra. I'm a spiritual life coach and I help my clients get through the blocks in their lives to get to their ultimate success. And lately I haven't been posting as much as I normally do because I have been working very closely with 6 of my new colleagues in creating a bigger business. So it's still going to be the Radiant Sun within that, but we're just finding Electric Blue Communications as like a umbrella company, and then all of our separate coaching businesses are going to be within that. So it's really, really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I actually got the inspiration to make this video today because of one of my colleagues, Mitch. He shared his most recent video that he did, and it was great. But it wasn't even that video that kind of prompted all of this. It was the fact that I accidentally clicked on a different video after I had finished that one, and he was talking about, I am here. It was from an anime. I forget the name. It's like Arcada or something Arcada. I don't know, but one of the main characters is like, I am here, and he says it a lot, and it really resonated with him and prompted him to make that video. And he was talking about how, like, a lot of people don't say it enough to, like, their friends and family, like, hey, like, I'm here, because for some people, it's not something that they think they really need to say. They kind of assume that their friends and family just know that they're going to be there and that they are there for them. But then there are people like, well, I didn't know you were here for me because your actions didn't back that up. So he kind of went into detail in that thing. But yeah, it was awesome. Like, he throws in some humor too, and especially like towards the end was one of my favorites. But I will put I'm not tech savvy, but if I can figure out how to get his link like right here, I will. If you're not seeing it right here, it's because I didn't figure it out, and it's in the description below. But anyway, so I was getting ready today, and my like daily ritual is listening to Abel Hart. He actually filters like the frequencies in his songs to like that of abundance, or that of like love, or just like different frequencies, so it's easier to match and it's easier for you to live in that state when you're listening to it. The frequencies, however, it's something that if you can think about it and really imagine yourself being there, you can put yourself into that state on your own. But I find that it's just such a good pick-me-up, especially in the mornings. Like, sometimes we're a little groggy, so I threw it on, and it was right after watching I Am Here. The first song that came up is I'll Be There. And it was just like more confirmation that I need to make this video, because I haven't been doing my videos again as frequently as I normally do. Generally, I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I'm posting. But everything with Electric Blue has happened so quickly. We've been so busy, and we all have our own roles now. So we've been really trying to get everything up and going, so we're ready for the TV show that Electric Blue is going to be on. They're filming in January. It's probably going to air, I think it's around mid-June. I'll have to get the date again. But it's been super exciting, but also it's been so easy for me to beat myself up about like not making my videos. And I know like the algorithm probably doesn't like me right now. I don't know how many of you will even see this video, but it's something that I've been needing to do, and now I finally have like that break. And I mean, I probably could have like juggled it along the way too, but I was being yelled at by my guides, and when I ignored them, they got to Marcy and had Marcy yell at me for the same exact thing. They were saying, hey, you're doing a lot and you need to stop doing videos for about a week. And I was really, really against that. When I first started hearing it, it was actually like 3 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. And I wasn't stopping, and then I got sick, and then it was really hard for me to do all my videos, and I was still pushing through a lot of them. I think I only skipped like 1 or 2, and then I was still going. I was still like trying to keep that pace and trying to do electric blue and everything like that. And I have the role of organization and outreach, so I've been having meetings with people that were looking to onboard into just like the general Discord group, and trying to get a feel for our roles and figure out what platforms that we're going to use within the company for the organization part of it, and working with IT a lot on that. So I had to make a decision. I had to either continue juggling and probably get sick again, because I was kind of feeling that coming. It was like it wasn't fully leaving my body. It was just like lingering, like, what are you going to do? Are you going to learn from this, or do I have to come back and beat you up again? So I realized that even though I do have some free time where I could have been doing videos, I needed to take that time to just chill out. And I was just, I'd make like hot tea or hot coffee or hot cocoa, and I would just chill. I would just sit on my couch and just be in the moment. I wouldn't be watching videos. I wouldn't be watching TV. Like, I wouldn't be really, no music. I wasn't doing anything. I was just letting myself be in the moment, soaking up all of the energy, because it's been so intense and it takes a lot out of me. And I'm sure you can relate if you are able to feed into energy, and if you're an empath especially, it takes a lot out of us. So I was really just letting myself recharge, and it was something that I really needed to do. So I'm hoping that I can find a better schedule for my videos and Electric Blue, where I'm not pushing myself too much and I'm not wearing myself down. So with that kind of looping into the I am here and I'll be there stuff, it really wanted me to let you guys know that even though I haven't been here, like my videos haven't been physically there, like the new ones coming up, I am still here. Like if you actually did this practice last night, if you were to think about somebody and focus on their energy, you can really, what's the word? Yes, I can't think of it. So like, I guess communicate will have to do, but you can kind of communicate with the energy and you can feel it, and it helps a lot. So even if I'm not there doing videos and posting them as regularly as I typically would, I'm still here. So if you're going through a rough time and you think of me and you're sending energy and you're looking for guidance or support or love or anything, I still feel it. I have found that I already knew that I felt energy very strongly, but now it's been shown to me that it is more than that. I'll have to go into detail on that another time, because it's I haven't found a good way to explain it. People keep asking me, like, what do you do? Like, this person's a medium, this person's this person's that. Like, what are you? I'm like, I have no idea. The only way I have found to explain it to somebody is to show somebody. And I have been practicing with one-on-one Zoom calls with my colleagues, and it's helping me kind of understand better, like, what I actually do. But anyways, if you think of me and you're sending energy or anything, if you are just, reaching out telepathically to say like, woo, this just happened and I'm so excited, yeah, let's celebrate, or like, oh, Kendra, like, I'm going through a tough time right now and I don't know what to do, like, please help. I still feel it and I can send energy back. So I don't really need an exact location. I don't need your first name, last name. Like, I don't need any of that information to be able to communicate with you like that. So if you end up reaching out and then you feel something come back, I am listening. I am here. And actually, maybe I will dip into it a little bit of what I've kind of learned. But so last night, one of my colleagues reached out and they're like, hey, this family member, which they've been kind of struggling with this for a long time. This family member had a very, very strong, bright energy, and they had a lot going for them. And then I don't know what it was that made everything change, but now they're in a very, very dark energy. It's still just as strong, but it's negative and it's not positive anymore. And it's been like that for several years. And this friend, she has finally learned to detach and not feel like she's responsible for it, or that she needs to like rush over there and make sure that they have all their needs met, when it's it's not the healthy thing to do. So they had an event to attend last night, and they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, I can feel them pushing through, and I feel sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I can't do this. Like, I can't go to this event and feel this way. I can't do it. Please, can you tap in or do something to help?" And I had never done that before. I had never interfered with an energy, and I did, because honestly, for this person, I would do just about anything for. So I tapped into the energy and I took it from her. I took all of it, and I didn't even tell her like the time frame in which I was doing everything. And afterwards, when I was speaking to her, I gave her the time, and from when she stopped being sick, it all lined up, and it was incredible. But basically, I interfered with this energy, and I was feeling like actual pain in my chest, and I got super nauseous. I almost puked twice, and I kind of had to just kind of let that energy, that person, just kind of sit in my field for a little bit and come to terms with the fact that, yeah, we need to talk. And they were not happy. I don't think anybody would be happy with somebody interfering, but like I could like feel them hitting and kicking and pushing away. But it was basically us in an enclosed room, and I'm like, I know you don't want to talk. I know you don't know me, and you don't really want me to be involved in what's going on, but here I am, and I want to talk. I want to figure this out. And I ended up laying down in my room, and I went into a meditative state, and I was able to calm the energy. And mind you, like, this person is like still alive. Like, it's not like I'm talking to the dead or something, but I was able to get her to understand that I wasn't going to be like, I don't know, I wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't trying to hurt her or anything. And she did calm down, and she agreed to have a conversation with me. And when she was a little better, like, I helped her like kind of dig through and figure out the underlying truth for her as to why she was doing all of these things to her family member. And I ended up pulling in the friend that reached out, her just a little bit of her energy, because I could feel she was having such a wholesome moment at the event she was at, and I didn't want to interfere with that, so I just took a little bit of her energy. I brought her into the conversation, and what I did was a cleansing exercise with the both of them. So I started with a gold light around them, and like just individually, and then I fed in a pink light to my friend and a green light to her family member. And then once that was kind of going around them, I had it weave into like an infinity symbol within the two of them. And then I gave both of the colors to my friend and released her back to her event in the moment that she was in. And then her family member, it was like she was sitting in a chair in a really dark, gloomy room, and she was kind of fading away from that scene I had just painted. All the colors were going away, and she was really confused. She was asking what was happening, where did they go, why isn't she feeling that sensation anymore? And I told her, I said, this is the energy that you came with, so this is the energy that I'm going to leave you with, because I want you to know that the energy I just allowed you to experience is always going to be available to you to tap into. It is always there. But right now you need to make a decision in real life. You can either stay in this energy where you are, or you can make a choice to change it, because it's not too late. And then I released her, and I left it at that. And the amount of relief that my friend experienced at that exact moment in time, and mind you, I had never done that before, so I didn't even know if it worked. And I messaged her and I told her kind of the gist of everything that happened, and she called me after, and she's like, I can't thank you enough. You have no idea how much you just took away from me, how much relief I'm feeling. And like, she could feel a change in that family member's energy towards her. It was incredible. So now I'm more intrigued by exactly what I do. I mean, if you know at all what that is, what it's called, what I can look into, I would love to hear it. So please drop a comment or tag somebody that might know. But yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It just happens, and I have full control over it. So even though she was making me feel sick, I was kind of allowing her to do that, because I knew if I stopped her, we would have never been able to talk. So, like, I'm allowing her to get that out and taking on that energy to a point. Like, I know how to stop it, and really I don't know how to explain it. But it's been a really wild ride, and I've been using a lot of energy, feeling a lot of energy, and I actually I actually found out that I can only do something like this once a day. So even like, that was the first time doing that, but earlier in the week, there was one day I had 3 meetings scheduled, but 2 got canceled. One person was locked out of their car, the other person was stuck at the dentist, and it didn't work out. And I just had 1 meeting, but I needed so much of my energy for that meeting. So it was totally understandable as to why I couldn't be in the other ones. And then the next day I had 2 meetings scheduled. One person was just having a rough time. They needed to book it for the following day. And I needed my full energy for both of those people in separate days. Like, I can't be going into a meeting and then like rushing to go into another one. I need to have all of my energy there, and I need to sit with that afterwards and really let it marinate. So it's been quite the learning experience, and it's been truly amazing. So again, if you need anything, and I'm not posting regularly, I'm still here. But I am going to be trying to figure out some sort of schedule so I can keep this more regular. If it's, just once a week, every Monday or every Friday or something. Probably not Monday, because that seems to be busier. But, maybe every Friday. I'll figure it out. But yeah, again, definitely check out Mitch's video, the I Am Here. It's just, he kind of touches on a lot of different things. He goes into like autism and ADHD and depression, and it's awesome. I guess you'll have to watch it and really figure out the words I'm trying to find, because it's a personal experience. Like, it's not even something that that hit me emotionally, but it still brought tears to my eyes. So I don't really know how to explain that one. But it seems like I'm kind of at a loss for words for a lot of things I'm dealing with right now. But yeah, I'm still here. I'm always here. And if you resonated with this at all, please be sure to like and subscribe. Give it a quick share if you feel called to do so. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.